We often define ourselves by our thoughts and emotions. The incessant activity of the mind seems so personal, so immediate, that we instinctively assume, I am the mind. Yet, every time you shift your attention, reflect on a past feeling, or decide to stop thinking about something, who is it that knows? If the mind is a constant stream of thoughts, what is it by which this stream is known? The failure to recognize this distinct knower, the true self, is why we are dragged along by every fluctuation of mood and thought. The next verse of Tattva Bodha offers the profound logic that separates the observer from the observed, finally resolving the tension of our constantly changing internal mental world. Before we reveal this core truth, remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and leave a comment with your insights on this universal feeling of incompleteness. Welcome. This is Richard Clarke. Today we'll look at verse 27 of Tattva Bodha, the self, not the mind, but the knower. The mind is changing and known to you. Therefore, you are not the mind. This verse uses simple, direct reasoning to establish the difference between the self and the mind. The text presents two crucial characteristics of the mind. First, the mind is always changing. It is inherently fluid, constantly moving through thoughts, emotions, desires, and decisions. It shifts from joy to sorrow, doubt to certainty, often within moments. Second, the mind is known to you. It is an object of knowledge. Just as you know the body, you know your thoughts. You can say, I'm aware of this thought, or my mind is racing. This very act of observation requires a stable, unchanging subject that is doing the knowing. In Advaita Vedanta, it says that the knower of an object can never be the object itself. Since the mind is always changing and is known, the awareness that knows the changing mind is the self, distinct and stable, and therefore not the mind. This awareness is pure consciousness, untouched by any of the drama it observes. For you, this verse is perhaps the most practical tool for daily freedom. Mental suffering arises when you misidentify yourself with your thoughts, believing that I am angry or I am worried. This teaching provides the critical detachment. Those thoughts and feelings are changing and known to you, meaning they are objective to the true self. The, the practice it suggests is simple. Observe your thoughts and emotions without the misidentification that constantly reinforces the idea of a separate perceiver and perception. When a troubling thought appears, you can remind yourself, this thought is known to me. Therefore, I am not the thought. This practice of witnessing dissolves the binding power of the mind, allowing you to rest in the stable, silent, and unchanging self that remains the constant knower through all the mental fluctuations. Here's a self-inquiry. What is the consistent, silent awareness that remains unchanging when a thought of intense joy or profound sorrow passes through the mind? Let your awareness settle on the sheer spaciousness that precedes and follows every thought. You are not the stream of mental activity. You are the vast, silent shore observing the river flow. Rest in your identity as the knower, the stable awareness to whom all mental states are simply known objects. This knowledge is the end of intellectual struggle and the beginning of true peace. If this deep reflection resonates with your own inner search, please like this message, subscribe for more guidance, ring the bell to be notified, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay sincere, stay steady, and keep turning inward. Namaste.